Hey everybody, it's Matthew and Jennifer, and I want to give a couple of announcements connected to Bivomentum, not only the book, but a couple of announcements about the podcast and the website. So I'm going to let Jennifer start. It's better when she does most of the talking anyway. So, honey, what do you got going?
Well, the podcast is going to launch April 25th. So today's the 12th. That's 13 days from now. So 2 weeks from yesterday, Saturday. Podcast and website both are going to launch April 25th. We want to give a huge shout out to Madison Johnson for all of her hard work and help in getting both of those done, because he is not a techie.
No.
He is enough techie to be dangerous.
Right.
So we are very thankful to her for all of her hard work. Okay,
Absolutely.
Tell us about the episodes.
So the episodes are going to be available monthly. All right. They're going to go out on the 25th because that's payday at the school. I'm bivocational, so doing it on the 25th reminds me just to get it done and taken care of. We're going to start just making them available on Spotify. There are other platforms that we're looking at adding. That may take a little time depending on how things go. So Spotify will be the place to find us. There'll be a direct link once the website goes live on April 25th. The website's going to be easy to keep straight. It's www.bivomentum.com. And we'll include a link with the spelling and all that when we post this video. Episodes are going to run between 15 and 25 minutes long. I'm committing not to go longer than 25. What's that face?
There was no face.
Oh, no, there was a face.
There was a loving, supportive face.
Is that what that face was?
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't lie to me, would you? Foundation to marriage and ministry and being bivocational.
Okay, it was skeptical.
There was a face. There was a face. My goal is 15 to 25 minutes.
There you go.
That's accountability for me, not to get carried away. It also is a good reminder of my bivocational life. I'm 15 minutes from home to my secular job at the school. I'm 25 minutes from home to the church where I pastor. And so that's kind of special to me, kind of set that bracket and kind of build it that way. New episodes are going to be released once a month. I'm actually trivocational, but it was too late to make the book Bivomentum.
Right.
But the goal is monthly episodes. That helps me with my time commitments to my family. And it also prevents you from having to listen to me too often. If things go well and there's demand for additional content and the support is there to make that happen, obviously we'll put that before the Lord and we'll do what he wants. But this is to start. So we'll cover all sorts of topics related to bivocational ministry. I'll cover some of the material from the book, and we'll bring in some other topics as well. If I can sweet talk my sweet wife into maybe doing a couple of episodes, maybe she can come on and speak to building Bivomentum when you're a pastor's wife. That's something that doesn't get covered in the book, but it really should. Pastors' wives, you play an incredibly important role in building Bivomentum in your home and in the ministry. So I want to make sure and bring in her wisdom, even though she was making faces at me. So, all right, honey, you want to take the next section here? There is a script this time.
No, you circled that.
That's
yours.
There's a script. I'm just not following it.
And he wrote it.
I did write it. Doing this new venture is going to have some cost associated with it. I am not looking, we talked about side hustles the other day. I'm not looking to turn this into a side hustle, but I do need it to be self-sustaining. There's going to be website hosting fees. There'll be equipment. There'll be books. I'll need to buy some books, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I don't have any. So there's that face again. So when the website goes live, there'll be a tab at the top that's labeled Donate. You can set this up. You can do a one-time donation. You can do an ongoing gift. Basically, I'm not looking to get rich off of this, but I do want this ministry to be helpful to pastors and their families without it hurting our family. So there'll be more details in the first episode, but I just wanted you to be aware of that. All right. Now, it is your turn for real this time.
The supportive wife, I get to talk about, please pray for this. Pray for Matthew that what he says will be encouraging and a word in season. Pray for people to actually listen. Go actually listen so that he knows that it is making a difference. I wish that you could see and hear Matthew's heart for other bivocational guys. We've been doing this. August will be 23 years we've been married. We've been doing this 23 years bivocationally together. And then he was in ministry as a student even before we were married. And there were times, my dad is a Bivo guy, and so he had my dad to come alongside and my grandfather. But sometimes it's different when it's not your father-in-law, right? And, having somebody bivocational who's done it 20 plus years who can come alongside you is just something that there are times that he wishes he had. Somebody who maybe wasn't my dad, even though we're very thankful for my dad. Absolutely. If you're watching. Absolutely. And we don't want to minimize that, but like the more, we all know the more encouragement and support we can have, whatever we're doing, the better. And I wish you could really feel Matthew's heart and passion for supporting other guys, especially younger guys, especially guys with young families at home and who are trying to figure all this out. And that's just what he wants to do. And that's not what just him. That's a burden on his heart from the Lord. And so please pray for him and for the guys who will listen and help. And then this is the second one, help spread the word. Share this video, share the book, share the Bivo website when it goes up. And if you have gotten the book, if you have read the book, please go on Amazon where you ordered it and leave a review. We'd love a 5-star rating.
If it's earned.
But a 4-star rating, if it's a 1 or 2-star rating, reach out to him and say, hey, this is what I didn't like. This is what I didn't agree with. This is what but please, the more ratings and reviews that the book gets, especially positive ones, the more people see it, the more it stays up. The higher up it is in people's search results and all that kind of stuff. So it's all about metrics and statistics and stuff that neither one of us have the brain space for. So, but we do know that the more people talk about it, the more it shows up for other people. Right. So if it touched a chord in your life, if you think that it is a word in season, then please share it, share the link, leave a review so that helps it get out there more, because we're just 2 little people here in Northeast Arkansas.
Who's little?
I'm bigger than I should be.
No, you're little.
Anyways, in the grand scheme of things.
You're perfect. You know that, right?
No.
Yes, you are.
Not at all. Perfect for you.
Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church.
Perfect for you. Not perfect. But mainly pray. And that's the end of the script. So you get to wrap it up from here.
The script wasn't long enough, I guess.
Plenty long.
It's really exciting to be able to go into investing in bivocational pastors more than I'm able to do from here. My network of pastors that I'm directly connected with is really limited to the state of Arkansas. And so the opportunities that God is giving me to expand that reach is something that I welcome. I want to be able to pour into those guys who are balancing those multiple callings. But I can't reach them if I don't know them or if they don't find me. So the purpose of the website, the purpose of the podcast, the purpose of the book, the purpose of Bivomentum is to equip and encourage pastors who have multiple callings. This is just the next step in that process. So again, I want to thank you for watching this video. I want to thank my incredible wife. Maybe she's not perfect. We're all works in progress, but she's pretty dang close. But I appreciate being able to spend time with her, putting these together. I would not still be in ministry if it weren't for her support. So I'm grateful for her. But I pray that God blesses you as you serve him across multiple callings. If you're not a pastor, if you're watching this and you're a church member, you're not in ministry, understand if your pastor's bivocational, he's not part-time. He is balancing multiple callings and he loves you very much, but he's only got so much margin. He's only got so much space. Bear with him, pray for him, support him. Pick up a copy of the book. You read it first so you can understand what we go through, and then give it to him and do that as an investment into his ministry. I'll include a link where you can get a copy of that when we put the description together. But again, thank you for this time. If Bivomentum becomes more than just what it is right now, it's going to take a lot of people working together to make that happen. So I'm not looking to go viral. I'm not looking to be trending. But I do hope that God works through this to encourage and equip those pastors who carry those multiple callings. So God bless you. April the 25th, that's the day. Website goes live. Podcast will launch the first episode. Put it on your calendar. Please pass the word. And God bless you, pastors, as you build Bivomentum. Thank you.